Alright, okay. So it's 11:30 p.m. If you're watching this, I doubt there'll be anyone. Well, there's no one watching right now to hear me say this, but if you're watching on YouTube in the future, like, I say YouTube, but it's on YouTube streaming. If you're watching on YouTube or Odysee, the final edited version of this is after that one episode of Spyro where I only collected gems. I did collect gems, but it was like an 11-minute stream, and then a fucking hour stream, and I was just so hurting. That was like an hour ago, that last part. It's almost 11:30 p.m. Basically, a little bit after that, it was like half an hour to an hour. Wait. I don't know if I stopped at 10 or it was actually like around 10 or 10:30, like 10:30. So it was like half an hour later. Ish, I don't know. Where I was like, okay, I'm okay. Maybe I can keep going. And then I started hurting again a little bit. But I was like, I'm not gonna continue on with Spyro because I'm still stressed out about it, and I probably won't continue on with Spyro. Well, tomorrow I'll probably do some Spyro if I'm feeling alright. I'll try to tackle the underwater orbs. The more I get done, the better, if I'm gonna stop the fucking Let's Play. As for... Yeah, and then I continued watching the Sidemen Forfeit Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Harry hit Ethan with a squash ball, like with a golf club, and it hit him right on his stitches from his surgery. But Ethan chose to let that happen. He could have said no. He could have said, no, Josh, you do it. Josh could have taken one for the team and gotten hit. Toby and JJ chose to fucking agree to putting DP on their balls. He didn't put a fucking gun to their heads. And after that, they were smiling and laughing and having a good time. Ethan kept on complaining, but he was still smiling and laughing, and even smiling when Toby was freaking taped to the wheel. But then he kept on complaining. So he seemed fine. If he was really that injured, he should have walked off set immediately. Like, maybe it's a good thing that they're like, no, Harry, you can't do any more forfeits. You can't choose any more forfeits. Ever again. But they chose to let it happen. Their hands weren't forced. They didn't have a fucking gun or knife to their fucking heads. They're grown men that made their own decisions. And Harry even tried to lighten the mood by putting the same amount, getting JJ put the same, put the DP in his hands, and then he put it on his balls, and JJ watched it. He saw his balls, but they've all seen his balls before, so it's math time, boys, bamboo. And he was like, oh yeah, like he was cringing, like he was not having a good time, and then he admitted that what he put on his balls earlier, like beforehand, was not that much. So he tried to lighten the mood, and they were still having a good time. They were still laughing and having a good time, but they still ended up getting mad at Harry in the end. And, people were like, a lot of people were like, no, Harry was right, like, and a lot of people were like, everyone was complaining too much, which they were. And then someone was like, the Sidemen have the most toxic fans, and anyone that disagrees is a 13-year-old sadist that doesn't know how badly a squash ball hit. Was a gun pressed to Ethan's head, and was he forced to take that hit? No. And I'm 26. I'm twice that age. I'm not a sadist. Well, it's forfeits, so I like watching forfeits. So yeah, I like watching them get hurt. There's fucking people who are way older than them that get hurt for a living. Like firefighters and fucking cops and shit. I mean, it's not really the same, but yeah. Vic and Simon didn't really take any hits, really. It was just JJ and Toby and Ethan. And Josh got hit in the shin or the ankle by a golf ball. Oh no. But Ethan was still laughing and having a good time. He was laughing and having a good time before he got hit. He was really into the forfeits that weren't before he got injured. And then people were okay, if people were attacking him and attacking his family, that's not right. But people were right to criticize him for saying that his friends are just his colleagues. Like, he kept on saying, "You're not my friends, you're my colleagues. You're not my friends, you're my colleagues." How else would you take that? There's no way that, like, he just backtracked on it and said, "No, that's not what I meant." It is what you meant. You meant that, like, obviously, okay, if people thought that he was seriously saying, "They are not my friends, they are just my colleagues," then those people are stupid. He's saying, "They're more my colleagues than my friends because I see them at work." It was pretty obvious that he said that. But it was still a fucking silly thing to say, and if people were legitimately criticizing him for it, then he deserved to be criticized for it. And he was being a whiny bitch in that fucking forfeit video. He was fine after he got hit. He seemed fine, and then he kept on whining about it. He should have walked off set. But he didn't. So people were complaining about him being whiny. They had every right to complain. Okay, 6 minutes into it. 3, 2, 1. Oh, 3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody. Anti-HyperLink here. Welcome back to Hold on a second. Yeah. Hold on. Hello, everybody. Anti-HyperLink here. Welcome back to Let's Play New Super Mario Brothers. Yeah. I guess me entering the video after there's already me talking doesn't really... Actually, hold on. That was 4. So I can go 1 and then have the rest be overwritten. Anyways, I guess that was weeks ago as well, so they're all fine. I'm sure they'll just forget about it and let him choose forfeits again one day, maybe. He was banned from doing forfeits, or from choosing forfeits, and not banned from hosting. People loved videos, and thought that that Ethan was whining a lot, thought that everyone was complaining too much, and brought the mood of the video down, which they did. Even fucking Vic was complaining. Like, Vic complains about everything. He's like, Harry said something was mean, and then Vic was like, "Oh, why would anyone want to be mean?" Like, because Harry was so mean. You want forfeits to be nice? They're getting fucking whipped cream slaps or slapped on their neck for forfeits. Harry actually takes it seriously. He actually has you do things that have you get injured. And then someone was like, "Oh, they're in their 30s. They don't want to do frickin' crazy forfeits." They're in their 30s. They're not in their fucking 50s or 60s. They fucking goof off with each other for a living. There's people who work their fucking back to the fucking bone, or whatever you want to say. Like, they work their ass off and their bodies become fucking nothing by the time they're done, by the time they can retire. And they're not getting forfeits, they're just freaking working. My freaking dad is a construction worker. Like, his freaking body's probably fucking just, like he's probably not well off from his job, but he hasn't retired yet. They chose to agree to the video. They chose... Okay, I'm pretty sure Ethan saw that Harry brought out a squash ball, and he even was like, he didn't say, "No, you're not doing that." He chose to get hit. And then he acted so angry at Harry because he could have hit him in the head. Like, yeah, but you could have stopped him. And the frickin' 5 other guys could have stopped him. Harry did not force anyone to do anything. He was just taking the forfeit seriously, and yeah, he wanted them to get injured. So that's the point of a forfeit. They're English. Now I'm freaking hurting again. Like, Ethan seemed pretty happy, laughing and smiling afterwards. I have freaking cancer, dude. I'm gonna have to take that life. I have 26 lives, so. And Harry was actually uncomfortable by the end. He was actually upset. He was actually apologetic. But they were all acting so freaking whiny. Like, I would've just said, no, you're not hitting me with that. You can call me a safe scummer as well for this. I don't care. Got that term from someone I watched play, um, Oblivion. He said that he wasn't gonna save scum. Like, and that was referring to, like, just regular saves, like, saving and then going back to before you saved because you died. That's not a bad thing. Hope that wasn't the same one. No, it wasn't. Bridge that was that one, so not the top left or bottom. I think it's this one. Ah. I don't know where the third coin is. It might be out here or not. Oh well. Oh, did I end down a certain number? Okay. I hope the fucking mic is actually working. Or yeah, also. Hey, things are going all right. I'm watching Simon Road Trip World's Smallest versus Biggest Car, and there's three teams, and the other team has just regular cars. Can't go back down now. It's me back there. Oh, it happened again. Okay, whatever. Fuck my ass. Fuck's sakes. Oh no, JJ, you're gonna be seen in a lime green taxi car. You're a frickin' multi-millionaire. You're a frickin' musician and you're a frickin' boxer. Why more, will you please? I have cancer. Only a little tiny little bit, but I thought I'd be doing radiation by now, but no, there's more bullshit to deal with. More MRIs, more frickin'. That's the second one. Okay. Okay. So KSI claims, well, JJ, when it's JJ in his freaking own videos, he claims that KSI is a persona. So when he's acting like really arrogant, that's just a persona. So in in the KSI in the Simon videos where he's like, I'm literally too rich and famous for this. Is that just the persona coming through? Is that just his KSI arrogant persona? Like, it's just him. It's just him being like. There's no indication like that he's KSI the boxer. He's KSI. He's just JJ. Like, he does act arrogant in the fucking Sidemen videos. They all kind of do. They're all kind of divas. Oh shit. Actually, Simon doesn't, Josh doesn't, Carrie doesn't. Vic does. He doesn't act arrogant, he acts like he's smarter and better than everyone else. Ethan has acted arrogant, or like a diva. Fuck. And JJ is a fucking whiny diva. Now I got a new one for 8. I'm going for that coin. I don't care. If I need items, I'll just backtrack through the frickin' worlds. Yeah, exactly. I thought the early road trip videos, Harry was like going on a wild, like he was ranting and raving about having to stay in a freaking small room. Apparently, Ethan has claustrophobia, which is not a reason to freaking like freak. Like I said, it's a room with no window. It's not a freaking tiny space. It's not really a medical issue. Maybe, I don't know. But him and Vic left and went home. But then they were acting like they stay there in the morning. But I think maybe they probably drove back and still slept there. Just because they said that they left doesn't mean they totally like. Yeah, I'm not. Okay. more, and it's done. Of course, he was going to do that. If I had failed there, I would have been so pissed. And that's basically an episode. Now it's close to midnight. I'll probably go to sleep. Or I'll do Kirby Squeak Squad. But I'm getting through World 7. I'm happy. There we go. Yeah. Getting through World 7, and then what? World 8, there's the extended castle, which, like, I've already done all that, and I just need to... I backtrack. Oh yeah, I need to do a few levels before... Oh wow, Mario's there, so there's another castle, and then there's Bowser. Okay, well, that's fine. I don't even have to continue with World 7, but I'm going to. Anyways, yeah, that's basically 2 videos, because I can split them up to 15-minute parts, or, well, it's 33 minutes now, so a little over than that. Little more than that. Anyways, if you liked the episode or videos, hit like if you really liked it or them, then subscribe if you want to and haven't done that already. Comment and share. Bell to be notified when I upload. Check out the links in the description or descriptions. Do whatever else you need to do, want to do, honestly, if you're watching it or them on there. I'm Anti-HyperLink. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye, shoes. If you liked the episode... Okay, hold on. I'm sorry. If you liked the episode or videos, hit like if you really liked it or them, and subscribe if you want to and haven't done that already. Comment and share, hit the bell to be notified when I upload, check out the links in the description or descriptions, do whatever else you need to do or want to do on Odysee if you're watching it on there. I'm Anti-HyperLink. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye, shoes.